Thrifty Tim here with the reading update, overdue reading update, uh, uh, along with uh, some pretty much you could say my at least two if not 3 months worth of TBRs for this summer. Uh, but first off, I'll start uh, uh, with the reading update. I did finish one book since the last video. That's Russian by Ben Coes. I finished this like a week and a half ago, and it's the first time I've read a book by him. Uh, this is a newer book by him too. This is from let me check here. It's from 2019, so 6 years ago, which is a newer book for me. But well, anyway, in in this book, it's mainly the main character in it is Rob Tacoma, and he's a former Navy SEAL, and he worked for the CIA for a while, but now he works has his own uh, like security type firm, and he gets hired by the CIA to uh, go after uh, uh, the the Russian mafia, especially here in the U.S. Like find who their top their top people are. This comes after two politicians are killed within minutes of each other, one in New York City and one in Des Moines, Iowa. And both of them, the thing is, between both of them is they were both hard on the Russian mafia. And so, yeah, there's so he goes after them, finding who working his way up to find to, to get his way up to the find some of the top people in it. And there's a lot of there's a lot of violence and foul language in here, just to let you know. Anyway, so then for my and now for the summer, I found out like a couple weeks ago about uh, Big Book Summer, but I never knew about it before. I might have seen stuff about it, but just ignored it at the time. I don't know. But it's what it is that it was created by uh, Sue Jackson. If I remember right, that's her name, and that's her channel name too. Created it uh, 13 years ago, before she was on, before she was on BookTube, and it's been growing every year. She was started in her blog and stuff. Uh, well, anyway, I'll post a link to her her channel and her her announcement video, and also for I think it's Melanie, or uh, that's her that's her co-host, and her to her channel and her announcement video also for it, and well, anyway, it's about reading books 400 pages and or longer, and you for throughout the summer. It started back on the May 25th and goes through September 1st or something like that, or through Labor Day anyway. And what it is, just reading books of 400 pages or longer. And the majority of my physical books fall into into those sizes. Uh, so there's some books that I've already started on that aren't that. This one I started earlier, but I start this May 6th, but it's this it's a long book though too. This is The Winds of War by Herman Wouk, and this is has okay. Has start goes has 1,047 pages in it. Well, anyway, and this book is pretty much pre World War II, or pretty much starting a little before the Polish invasion, and goes on up through. This one goes up until America actively becomes active part nation in World War II, and it mainly follows a family of a naval family, you could say, and their involvements and stuff. And I'm let's see, I'm 259 pages into it, or the first 15 chapters. And I'm also reading this book now too. This is The Cardinal of the Kremlin by Tom Clancy. This is the third book in the Jack Ryan series. This one, it's one that for those of you that were alive back then, and might remember the Star Wars stuff, and it's pretty much both the USSR and the Soviet Union working on some working on technology to where they could destroy like nuclear bombs or whatever. But there's arms reduction talks going on, and they're both like secretly working on this stuff. But they're trying to create bombs that can or a way to destroy atomic bombs, and also to could shoot down satellites also. And I'm 172 pages into this book, and well, after I finish these two, I have the sequel for each of them, and the Tom Clancy one is Clear and Present Danger. It's see, these Tom Clancy ones that I'm reading right now are rereads for me, and this one has 688 pages, and this is pretty much about going after the Colombian drug cartels. And then the other one is Warren Remembrance by Herman Wouk, and this starts around around the time of Pearl Harbor, the attack on Pearl Harbor, and Well, and this one has, okay, I have to get back to, it's like 1,037 pages, and it, or 1,039 pages. And those two by Herman Wouk are there was a miniseries back in the 80s. There were two miniseries, one for each of those novels, two starring Robert Mitchum in them. And something else I'm doing, there's a new project that I'm starting. You could say I probably pretty much changed the name and stuff because how I was really stressing public domain books. I've been reading them all along since I've started my booktube channel. That's like 8 years ago, and you see a lot more people talk about the public domain and Project Gutenberg. I've been using Project Gutenberg for over 25 years now, and so uh, I'm so I decided to start a new series that I'm calling Tim Reed's Old Books. With of course, Project Gutenberg, it's ebooks. And I'd been wanting to get another e-reader, and I had said something to my wife about it, and she said, well, how about using my tablet? See, I got her a tablet like 5 or 6 years ago, a 10-inch tablet for Christmas, and last year I got her new a year ago I got her a new laptop with a touchscreen, and so she hasn't been using her tablet. She mainly uses her phone or uh, laptop to get on the internet now and stuff. Well, anyway, so she gave it to me, and I've set it up, and I'm using it just for doing public domain books, and I'll show you the book that I'm on right now. Okay, I'm waiting for it to open it up. Okay. Um, okay, it's a Virginian by Owen Wister. It's yes. So this way, I'm also participating in June on the Range. Well, anyway, yeah, and I after adjusting it to the adjusting the font size and line spacing and the color thing to make it easier on my eyes, it comes out to be 703 pages, and I know I didn't what I did went at a full 300 pages, so this qualified for uh, a big book summer also. So you could say I'm trying to read like 25 books that qualify for that. Reading 5 books that will qualify for that this summer. And so that's how I have for today's video. Hopefully I'll be back later today with spin of the day, and so and so until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.